All right, bows and bow ties. So look, I'm on a struggle bus this morning. It's about 7:33, so I don't have much time. All right, let me get right on into it. This is the thumbnail you selected to get into this. If you're catching this on the replay, it says PSA coming for those of you who are in podcast land. This isn't going to be very long. Excuse me, I got to clear my throat. So look, let me just say this. Kanye West is a cautionary tale. So all that dog whistling about what he could and could not do, what he thought he could say, he went on and on and on. He made anti-Semitic remarks, and I don't like to typically get too much into like pop news, but I thought this was a really good one to jump in on. Kanye West was his own crown of thorns. He is the master of his own demise. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually sabotaged his relationships with a lot of the people that he had partnerships for other reasons. So let me just catch those of you up. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this to my podcast, but look, he lost deals with, or he severed ties. And I'm going to put allegedly on here for everything. With Gap, Balenciaga, Adidas, Adidas, for those of us who are in the United States. I believe they pronounce it Adidas in Europe. And if I remember correctly, I believe even JP Morgan, one of his banks, cut ties with him. I have to double back on it. I can't remember who I read the other day, but I believe it was JP Morgan. They were like, you can take your coin and leave, honey. So look, this is a PSA coming. This is the lesson you need to take. There are two lessons here. Number one, anyone can fall. No one is too big. Now, falling is relative, right? I mean, because Kanye West is wealthy beyond he ever could imagine, right? But he also gave up a lot of money. But for people like him who are like so severely unstable, I'm not a doctor, but go ahead, you can get it. Sorry, I have to talk to my child. Go ahead. They can't see you. For those of he's very mentally unstable. He appears to be a narcissist. Now I can't diagnose him, but these are just my very unprofessional opinions. I would say for those people who fit his kind of, I would say, personality or persona, the fall isn't really necessarily the money. The fall is the notoriety. The fall is the access to whatever. The fall is the fame. He already has the fortune, but it's the fame. It's the constant feeding of his ego. So anyone can fall. Pride comes before the fall. So to sit there and say that you could literally say something that is like, I forgot what the exact quote was, but he's like, I could say something that's anti-Semitic and Adidas can't get rid of me. The Adidas was like, I can show you better than I can tell you. Here's the second lesson. And this is where I want everybody to listen. This is the main one I want people to listen on, okay? Lean in on this. Let me take this off of my screen. This is the lesson I want everyone to get. These brand collaborators don't care about Black people. I want to make this clear. They could care less about Black people. The reason why I know was, see, when he made an anti-Semitic remark or dog whistle that he could, they were quick to cancel him or get rid of him, right? But when he was out here terrorizing all the other Black people with his harmful rhetoric, they continued to support this man. They don't care about Black people, the things that he was saying. For those Black people who did not have the ability to really engage in critical thinking in what he was saying, he was putting out harmful rhetoric, and you think they cared about what he was saying? They could care less that Kanye West was sitting here saying harmful things to the Black community. And then whenever he feels like his backup is against the wall, suddenly he likes to claim his Blackness. Suddenly he likes to leverage his children, and all of a sudden his children are Black. They're actually biracial. I don't like to police Blackness. I just let other people have those conversations. But whenever he needs support, he's like, let me get on over there to the blacks and start tossing around things about my Blackness being under attack or his children. I'm like, he doesn't even care about those children, because he was willing to run off to Minnesota or Wyoming or whatever Midwestern state so he could do whatever he wanted to do. I mean, you had two dysfunctional parents anyway, but don't even get me started. But yeah, he didn't care about those kids. Those kids were nothing more than a prop or a commodity. So anyway, needless to say, hey, excuse me, is that shirt on backwards? Okay. Sorry, my kids are known for still putting their shirts on backwards, as big as they are, as cute as they are. My babies. Anyway, so yeah, these brands don't care about black people, but they care when it affects like maybe the Jewish population. So while these black people are sitting here collaborating with these brands, there's nothing wrong with collaboration. I just say you need to keep your eyes wide open. They didn't care anything about when he was terrorizing black people with his language, the things that were important to black people. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and act like I'm a good parent. I've got about 5 minutes before I can get these kids up there to the bus. Hey, look, you know you want to go ahead and subscribe because I'm amazing in every way and practically can do no wrong. And go ahead and leave me a comment, seriously, and that thumbs up. You know what? I sound like everybody else. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and just give me that thumbs up real quick and subscribe. All right, gotta run.